Welcome, fans, to the Clean Bowl channel. It's been a while since the Clean Bowl channel rolled out an episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, the Clean Bowl channel aims to discuss everything West Indies cricket, past, current, and future. As always, the Clean Bowl channel would like to ask that you please do hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons at any point during this video. For those who have been bogged down by a busy schedule over the past 6 to 8 weeks, the Clean Bowl channel would like to give a summary update, specifically on the men's senior circuit action that's taken place over that period. The month of November saw the men's senior team, albeit through the CPL, the Caribbean Premier League franchise cricket, action took place where perennial champions Barbados took care of Jamaica in the final. So the Bajans were able to lift the trophy in the 2024 CPL championships. In November, England paid a visit to the Caribbean, where they played a series of matches, specifically in the ODI and the T20 formats. With the ODI series, the West Indies edged England 2-1 in a three-match series, while the English bounced back and dominated the Windies 3-1 with one match abandoned in the T20 series. In late November, it was the Bangladeshis' turn, the lads from Bangladesh turn, to step on Caribbean soil to face the West Indies. And this they did. Most recently, the West Indies hosted the Bangladeshi in a two-match test series in which the teams split 1-1. And currently, the West Indies just wrapped up a three-match series against the Bangladeshis where they whitewashed them 3-0. That's right, 3-0 in a three-game or three-match set ODI match that just recently concluded. Bangladesh and the West Indies are due to kick off and wrap up the Bangladeshi tour of the West Indies this upcoming weekend when they face off in three T20 international matches scheduled for Annisvale in St. Vincent. It has been a very interesting and sometimes head-scratching home tour for the West Indies against the various opponents who've rolled into the Caribbeans to face the West Indies. And there have been much debate, if you will, much chatter among West Indian cricket fans as to what the current plight of West Indies cricket is. In fact, the mood of West Indian cricket fans on social media can be described all at once as schizophrenic, despondent, optimistic, disenchanted, and neutral. The criticism has been extreme from certain individuals and from certain factions, calling even for the disbanding of West Indies cricket altogether. Such is the frustration level among several fans across the Caribbean and beyond. But one would have to take a step back and say that the West Indies, after their victories over Bangladesh and a relatively, if you will, decent performance against England, that they're still on the road, if you will, to redemption, albeit a road filled with potholes and pitfalls, especially with a relatively young and inexperienced team who seems to be trying to get a footing as well as to cut their teeth when it comes to the fundamentals of cricket, especially test cricket, where they have demonstrated a lack of ability to show good application and also consistency in the longest format of the game. Of course, there's always the elephant in the room, which is the dangling of the international, if you will, big contracts, the big money coming from the various cricket leagues around the globe, and the dilemma that the West Indians face, the West Indian cricketers face, as well as the West Indies Cricket Board and Windies cricket management in general, as to how do you balance roster needs when the West Indies are facing off against international opponents versus allowing their better talent to be available to those teams that are plying their trades in those international cricket leagues. There is certainly valid concerns and cause to be worried about whether or not this current crop of West Indies cricket teams across all formats are able to apply themselves and to play, for instance, spin bowling. Do they have it in them to be patient enough, to apply themselves enough, to go into the nets and to cut their teeth on what it takes, technique wise, to be successful against spin bowling? In fact, all formats or measure or types of bowling in international cricket. Are they motivated enough? Are they dedicated enough? Only time will tell. But I don't believe that the fans nor West Indies cricket should position themselves right now to throw the babies out with the bathwater, proverbially speaking. It is certainly good being back and talking all things West Indies cricket, and the Clean Bowl channel hope in averting a similar absence, if you will, from the airwaves when we move forward and produce content in a timely fashion. Thank you always for your support so much. And please do hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons.